Hey, buddy, crew, Blind Wave back. I'm Aaron.
Hell, Eric.
Hell?
Hell, Eric. Like Hellboy,
Oh.
but sexy. Hell, Eric.
Do you have a big hand? Welcome back to more Agents of Shield.
Agents of Shield, who has gained a new member in Ghost Rider.
Yo-Yo.
No.
Sky.
Ghost Rider, Agent of Shield.
Hell. Storm.
Eric.
Hell, Eric.
Yeah, Hellfire.
Hellfire.
Versus Ghost Rider last episode. Ooh, that was good.
That was
in that
fun.
fireworks store.
I liked
and
it. Caught the...
That also has the store shed. Man, that was good. Taking these. You said it live, Chica. Oh, you said Chica a lot.
It's Coulson.
Yeah.
It's alive.
Coulson let him out. Coulson trusts. No, not really trust. Coulson trusts in himself to make good decision.
He needs him.
Mac, I guess.
He's afraid of the devil.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
I like he's like, I believe in the one, gotta believe in the other.
Yeah, right?
Love it.
The yin and the yang, the alpha and the omega, God and Lucifer, morning star.
Sister.
Amara. Life model decoy, Hot Gemma.
Hot Gemma?
Is like, hey, that's definitely a robot. He's like, I know, right? And
Lie detector test.
yep, he has to do that for the new
Director. Jeffrey Daniels.
America.
Jeffrey Spencer.
Yeah.
Sean.
May is still doing tests, right? Because she died.
She died.
Yeah.
Now she's back, and
back.
they're gonna make shirts for the club.
I think it's everywhere.
Yeah. There was a race.
Oh yeah, and there was a race. Speaking of a race, we had a poll last episode.
Pole racers.
Okay, last time was Will Lola and Ghost Rider's car, which I don't know if it has a name.
Get
what?
like Willola, like Winona, like
Will Lola and Ghost Rider car.
Willola.
Get a round 2 race.
No.
35% said no.
I knew it.
64 said fuck yes.
That was the answer.
No, it was just yes.
Oh.
But it might as well be because it was 64%, Aaron.
What about the other 10%?
On my side. The rest of your side said no. Alright? They're no men. My side's yes men. We all agree.
Yes, man. They just say yes everything.
Absolutely to everything.
All right.
Is Star Wars Episode 8 going to be good? Yes. Is Chloe Bennett one of the most beautiful women in the world? Yes. Is Hydra gone? Yes.
Are you gay?
Yes.
Are you hungry?
Yes. Are we good to start this episode?
I think it's everything. Let's see if the lie detector test happens and if it goes well. And that's stuff.
Yes.
This is the button.
Yes, yes!
Whoa. This is weird.
Whoa, yeah.
You think? Scientists?
Some Evil Dead stuff going on here.
Most powerful book in the world. Just like 6 inches.
Ouija! Don't open it, don't open it, don't, no, 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 no.
Take Jumanji,
Dub it,
man.
dub it, 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 dub it.
Take Jumanji.
Adventure. Oh, magic.
Like National Treasure.
German is your first language.
Yes.
It puts in whatever language.
This is not possible.
And this one.
What would you read?
What if in
Would
some
it be
way
just pictures for you?
is reading
It's
us?
a colored book.
Just coloring.
Oh, it was like a glyph.
Oh, you can't read it because you're not real, bitch!
Ghosts have no language. You have no power here.
Why else are you up here hiding from them?
I keep my distance because it's what's best. For everyone.
You shaking your head yes for.
I'm
She
starting
feels
to see-
guilty.
No!
She thinks she killed Lincoln.
She did.
Okay, well look, I'll just stay here and I help you practice. We could do the petty and the shoe thing and the thumbtack under the tongue.
It's the other way around. No, just go. Coulson needs you.
Penny under the tongue, thumbtack in your shoe.
Just believe in what you're
Said
saying.
that. I said that last
Just
episode.
believe in what you're saying.
No, I don't.
I'm
feel it.
straight.
I 100% bought that.
Be in order. Did you make all the head?
What's going on?
Paperwork.
I don't know. Something going on weird.
She really hates
Ghosts? Are they
paperwork,
possessed?
don't you?
Yeah.
Watchdogs?
We'll get this taken care of. One last thing.
No! Ah! forgot
Aaron!
about it.
It's so good!
Rocket
It's
punch.
so good! It's so good!
I love the music.
I know.
If you quit,
I could shatter every bone in my body and be crippled for life. Yeah.
Daisy,
I'm
That's
not gonna risk
what she's
it.
supposed to wear.
Besides, I didn't always have powers, and I did all right.
Cases of sanity as
Huh?
ordered. We're directly into the brainstem, so the ejector needs to be placed at the base of the skull.
wait, hold now. I
Good.
don't want like needles.
Well, it's a bee sting, really.
Oh, hell. That's down. Not all of them will be friendly.
Yes, sir.
Those two die.
You know what? I don't miss her old outfit. I like this.
Yes.
I'm good.
They said.
I'm good now.
That's what she's supposed to
I'm over
wear.
it now.
Good.
I'm done with it.
I'm gonna need you to come with me.
Oh. Oh.
You alright?
Give me trouble. Trouble. Trouble.
Yes.
Ah!
I mean, she can take all of them out like nothing.
May and Daisy got it, right?
Yeah.
Plus you got Coulson with his hand.
Yeah. I'm not scared.
No ghost.
Aaron, this is bad.
They're escaping.
This was not the way to handle that situation.
You would feel closer for you, for him.
Oh.
I need you to do something for me.
There's a ghost back there.
I see.
Did you see it?
Yes. I love
Can
he just
handle
carries.
the axe.
I love he just carries that all the time now. Kill him with the chain. Duck. Ah, fire.
Back to hell with thee. Bye. Back to hell.
You're going back.
Water.
Ghost busted.
Ghost busted.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nah. Oh, behind you, no. Oh no.
They got the stuff
He's gonna need a needle in his neck.
for fuckers.
Back to hell.
Okay.
He's awake. He was awake for that. That went right into his head.
When Daisy use power?
Because the plot demands tension.
Pew pew pew.
I guess they don't want to hurt him. They said they don't hurt anybody.
Just knock him out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Do it.
Comic.
What? Daisy. Your girl's dead.
That was hot. That was hot. I'm straight.
Just quake him off.
Oh, my girl going for the dinnerware. Oh. Oh.
Is that what gets you, Eric?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Is she not able to use her power?
I don't know. Maybe she's afraid. Oh, that would hurt. Ow. With that.
Fuck you up.
Oh. Chill.
Damn it.
Come on, Daisy.
She's got
Behind you.
this. Ugh. Gotta use her power, girl. You got to. Fuck.
I'm the man for the job. Because I'm not just a man. I'm an inhuman.
Director Mace, just to be sure I'm hearing you correctly.
Oh, shit.
You are literally inhuman?
Your girl's dead.
She's gonna rise above.
Yeah.
You can't do everything alone, Daisy. You need your team.
Yeah. Hit him with that hand. Hit him with that hand. I'm crazy. Oh, come on. Get him out of there. No. Let it go. Let it go.
You can't, man.
Let it go. Oh, what if he dies? Come on, let it
It's
go.
too strong.
Let it go.
Will the writer agree? Oh, this was the best one yet.
Dang.
I mean, the writer will only do it if he deserves it, right?
I mean, in his eyes, yeah.
Oh!
It.
Yeah. Get back in your fucking cells, assholes.
Let's stop fighting.
Yeah. Law and order. Dun 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 dun.
He's dead.
Where's my uncle? He's supposed to be with you. What the hell happened?
Is he dead or just gone? He's fine.
Move, or I will take your mind apart piece by piece.
She got him.
About that. Do you happen to know what a micro-expression is? The dot of an eye, tensing the forehead. The littlest thing can say a lot. More specifically, they could say if a person is lying.
She read him.
What are you getting at?
Because if asked, I would have to tell the truth, which we both know you didn't do.
What?
Marlon, I'm going to exempt Agent Simmons from any further testing.
Thank you, sir. He's right. A team that trusts is a team that triumphs.
Well, good job, Gemma, but he didn't do those things. I don't know if I like him or not.
Yeah, this is the lab, right?
Yeah.
She wants her body back, right?
We are going to fix me. And then finish what we started.
Dimensional thing, like a world cut in half.
Turn in a moment. Been a phone call.
Fucking idiot.
Never underestimate the power of human connection. Or should I say any? This one was new to me. New to you too, I see. We're not sure what the hell he is, but we do know he's a cold-blooded killer. Santino Noguera, a model prisoner looking at early release. That is
Stephen
until he
K.
gets into whatever that thing is. We know he came in with S.H.I.E.L.D. and he left with S.H.I.E.L.D. So tell me, are your people aware they're harboring a murderer, or do they just not care? In 2 hours, these will go to ABC News just in time for this evening's broadcast.
ABC.
How do you think those poll numbers will hold up?
What do you want?
Damn it. Ah, it's a punchable face right there. I wouldn't hit a woman though. But if I would hit her.
Don't give in to what she wants. Let it go. Deal with the bullets later.
He's so polarizing. I like him and then I hate him, and I like him and then it's stupid.
Been a story that's why they were there, and they caught him and took him with them.
Yeah. I don't like his policy about, like... Trust. That's not trust. That's not real trust. It's fake trust. It's like synthetic trust. You know what I'm saying? That you have to fucking do this lie detector every once in a while.
Oh, that the trust is earned by periodic lie detector tests?
Yeah. Like, the whole idea, like, if you had nothing to hide, you had nothing to fear, like, that's bullshit. Because, like, you ever hear that story of... This guy gets pulled over. There's a police officer. He knows this guy has drugs.
Okay.
So he says, "Can I check your car?" And the guy says, "Well, do you have to?" He's like, "I need your permission, but if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear, right?" He's like, "Yeah, check my car." So he checks the car. He finds nothing. He brings dogs over. They don't smell anything, but he just knows this guy has drugs. So he takes him to a hospital and tells a doctor, "You need to dig in his ass because he has drugs." And the guy's like refuses. The doctor refuses. Like, I'm not doing that. He's like, why? If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear, you know? He found one that actually did it. And then the guy sued. So, the idea that you have nothing to hide, nothing to fear is bullshit.
They're fine.
Nothing.
Oh.
He had no drugs at all. So, but he did have something to fear. And that's a man rooting around in his butthole. Protect your rights. And Simmons should have... I'm glad what she did there. So the guy has lied about...
Yeah, about what?
Explosion and...
That he was in Vienna?
It's Photoshop.
Right? Is that what it was?
Isn't Vienna where they signed the Accords? Was he there at the Accords?
Maybe. I think they said something about him being at a UN explosion.
Yeah, isn't that...
That might have been what
is
it
that
was.
are they talking about Civil War?
Yeah, maybe.
They killed the Wakanda King? I don't know.
So he wasn't at the Vienna explosion? Is that what she was saying?
I don't know. Maybe he's not inhuman.
No, he is. We've seen him use his powers.
Yeah, but maybe his powers come from something else, and he's not inhuman. He's just using the inhuman guys to help what's happening right now in the country. Maybe he is like a super soldier.
Hmm.
And he always had the power. That's why he saved people at Vienna.
I thought they were saying that he wasn't at the Vienna explosion.
All she said was that the story was a lie. But the lie could be that you didn't have your powers when you helped people.
No, that's what he was saying, is that he didn't have his powers when...
Oh, well, I mean, that could be the lie. The truth could be that he actually did have his powers when he helped.
Maybe.
Which, right? Maybe something like that. Maybe not. I don't know.
I really didn't write down too much.
Me either. This is kind of an episode where you just kind of watch. I mean, Daisy, the story of her feeling guilty and needing to be hurt, I guess, or she doesn't care, she doesn't want to hurt anybody else. I mean, all that stuff. I mean, it's starting to get, to me, it feels starting to get a little more played out than, it's kind of, it stays a little unwelcome now to me.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to start wrapping up here.
See, I'm kind of... I like the fact that it's not just... There's so many seasons where it's like, oh my god, this happened! And in the first episode of the next season, it's solved, go back to normal.
Yeah, but we're like 5 episodes in or so, aren't we?
So?
I just feel like it's I don't know. I mean, I get what's happening with it, but with all the people that care about her that have said how they feel, and it just doesn't matter. Like Fitz and Mac, and now May and Coulson, and like, I don't know. I feel like if I had friends that I trusted my life with, and they trusted me with their life, and they said that shit, I would sit down and think and talk rather than just keep running all the time.
I don't think it's a matter of her needing to feel like people care for her. I think it's a matter of she's needing to forgive herself on what's going on.
I'm not saying that it's because they care for her. I'm saying that because they care for her, they need to talk. If you came to me with something like this, like, I would sit there and talk with you about it. I wouldn't just run away. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that comes to her, she, like, tunes it out, and then runs away the first chance she gets.
I mean, she sat there and talked with May, but still by the end of it, she's like, it's not what I want.
Yeah, but she's like, as soon as I can, I will run, is what she's saying,
well,
you
yeah,
know?
she's gonna leave, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just, like I said, I get the story and the motivation. It's just, for me, it's starting to wear thin, where I need, like, more of the story I need the story to develop a little more. Because, the status quo can only last so long, right?
She went, though, from being a solo person to, like, starting to work with Robbie, and now she's still working with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
She doesn't... most of her stuff's been on, like, a suicide mission anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just...
I mean, she's trying to lose herself in this vigilante identity that she has, right? Which is away from S.H.I.E.L.D., away from who she was. She doesn't have to think about Lincoln or the things that she's done, and if she ends up having to, then it doesn't matter because Daisy is dead and Quake is all that's left. So Quake can work with Robbie or Ghost Rider, but she can't bring herself to think about what Daisy did. I feel like we need to discuss those things versus her just being like, well, as soon as we're done, I'm gone. I'm sad. What do you think of the Inhuman War on humans? It's a kind of a clever...
yeah, I mean, it's just their twist on it.
Yeah.
It's not really an inhuman war on humans.
No, the Inhumans, like...
They just want to be left alone.
They all are secret. I mean, they've been around forever. The reason that you haven't met them or seen about them until now is because they didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's like mutants appear, and they're like, the mutants are attacking humans.
Yeah.
It's like, no, a mutant appeared. We've been living with you guys for years, and no one's cared.
Yeah.
It's one of those kind of things.
It's weird. You figured that a minority woman in America would understand it more than the privileged white man.
Yeah.
Who's also an Inhuman.
Who's an Inhuman, though. Did you like the little toss-in about, like, the senator said something, he's like, that sounds like dogs or something. He, like, made a little dog reference. I'm like Watch Dogs?
Like Watch Dogs.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
So they know each other more than we think. But is that to imply... I don't think they're, like, necessarily... There's no collusion there. It's just a matter of, like... It's a little more personal than we thought. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, at the same time, though, the senator has whatever Inhuman story thing that she's hiding.
Yeah.
I mean, her husband or whoever that could be that's in that little
brother
statue thing. I don't know.
I say we jump over 2, there are Q&As, which you guys can go to Twitter each and every week for Agents of Shield. Our Twitter is @BlindWaveProd, and you can put hashtag ShieldQNA and leave a question, and we will answer it. Or as many as we can. It's late. It's 1:12 a.m. right now.
What?
Harshal says, do you think Uncle Eli's past had something to do with Gabe and Robbie being gunned down by the 5th Street gang? They said it was an order. It was a hit that was placed on him.
Yeah. Someone
makes
got
sense.
paid for a job.
Yeah.
But why would you want to kill... It was him and his brother, right?
Yeah.
Why would you want to kill 2 kids?
Intimidation for the uncle, or threat, and he didn't give in to the threat, so they had a contract that the 5th Street hooligans or whatever did. I don't know about that, but I'm sure that stuff's going to be coming out more.
Yeah, there has to be something kind of leading with it, right?
Yep.
Steve says, was that one of the portals from the Doctor Strange trailer in the Darkhold illustration?
I immediately said, like, glyph. It looks like the kind of glyphs that he has in his hands and stuff, and, like, the portal ideas.
Yeah, the one I thought looked like a half a world kind of cut. Looked like a half a sphere or something.
Yeah.
So it could be. I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah. No, I think it's definitely tying into Doctor Strange, which we only have, like, 10 days left or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Bethany Stevens says, how did 2 random people find the Darkhold if Nick Fury and Daniel Whitehall, who had better resources, couldn't? It's a good question. So it was just in someone's basement, like 6 inches in the dirt.
I guess it was just the fact of, like, trying to find some kind of info on it. Maybe they kind of stumbled. I mean, someone had to have had it, right?
That means that, I mean, I don't think that it's been there and they just happened to not, the contractors that made the house just happened not to go much further. I think that it was probably hidden there from before, so someone probably did all the work, hid it there in emergency, and then left it, got killed, whatever, and then they found it.
Yeah. Or as I was saying, someone had to have known about it.
Yeah.
It's a matter of that information getting to whoever's going to find it.
Yeah.
And if Nick Fury or Whitehall, neither one had information that got to it at any point, it would just stay hidden.
Hell, Nick Fury's agents could have, like, or Whitehall's agents or whatever, they could have done all of the work to find it, and then they hid it down there in an emergency, and then all fuck went loose. That's a phrase, right?
All fuck went loose.
Kevin Velasquez, will Ada become a full-fledged member of S.H.I.E.L.D., or will she be a one-off character for the season and die? I mean, she's a prototype LMD. LMDs have to look like the people that they're impersonating.
Could be interesting if she becomes like a character that's helping out a lot and like sacrifices herself, and they decide to make more LMDs.
Yeah.
Because like her sacrifice.
Could she like switch her? Could the robot stay the same, and she just changes her face and body and stuff?
Yeah. And
so she's always Ada, but then she can like impersonate Coulson or something.
That's true. Like Ada should never die. It's like oh shoot, who does Tony always have?
Like Friday?
Jarvis, right?
Oh, Jarvis, yeah.
Tony always had Jarvis. Now he has Friday, but he always had Jarvis, and then Jarvis is now Vision.
Yeah.
But like, if that was gone, he would still just be a program, right? Like named Jarvis?
Yes, but I believe they are specifically AI, where they said these ones are not, right?
Diane says, when do you think they would get back to the senator and her brother? Who do you think that is in there? Because we kind of talked about the Daisy thing already, I guess.
Yeah. No idea about the senator and the brother. I mean,
I don't know who it could be.
Just I have no information.
Yeah. I was trying so hard during that one episode to like look at like the mail and different things to try to get some names and stuff. Yeah.
I don't think that we haven't gotten there yet, you know. Sometimes in writing rooms, they'll seed this kind of stuff and not really have an idea about where they're going with it yet. You know? It just depends. Melee Hellbot says, assuming the prisoner was reformed, was Ghost Rider justified in killing? Did his vengeance cloud his judgment? It's my personal belief that the writer is never wrong about judgment. Now, we've talked about this before, and there's still no clear answer. What is the difference between Robbie Reyes and the writer? And is there one? There has to be something, right? Like, does he have to prove the pedophile that he killed? He said that he killed a pedophile and he killed a dirty cop with blood on his hands. Did Robbie Reyes actually know that was the case or not? Maybe, but the only piece of evidence that I see that there's actually two different ones is when he judged Daisy and let her live. Like, it seemed like the writer was looking into her. you know?
Like reading her?
Yeah. Like, I imagine Robbie puts the rider where he wants him to be, and then the rider takes over and decides if yes or no.
Maybe. It seemed like he was fighting that urge. Like, he knew that he didn't need to. He didn't want his uncle to see it.
Yeah.
And I think he couldn't fight it anymore with his uncle there. That's why he sent his uncle away, right?
Yeah.
So there has to be, like, the Ghost Rider has to, like, have a stronger hold on Robbie than what
I would say so.
than what we thought.
Do you think the prisoner was really reformed?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to say no, because they seeded the line that he was a model prisoner up for parole. He could have been an act to try to get parole.
True.
And
But
the rider saw through it. Or not. But it could
either
be.
way, he still would be guilty of whatever he was in there for, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I think that... I mean, I don't know my Ghost Rider lore too much, but repentance is a thing. I mean, that guy could have truly felt sorry, but he didn't... The language he used didn't seem like... You know... He didn't say, like, I'm sorry this kid got hurt. He was like, I had nothing to do with this kid getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of a difference there.
Yeah.
It's not like I left the 5th Street gang once I knew they took those 2 kids out. You know, I couldn't deal with that, and now I'm in here, I'm doing my time. If you say stuff like that, and that might be a more indication that the rider's going to let him go. I don't know. Like I said, we need to know where the line is between those two very different characters that
I feel like
inhabit the body.
I almost feel like the rider would just be like, if he was guilty, he was guilty.
Yeah.
There's no like, oh well, he's better now. He was still guilty of it.
I don't know.
Like if it was like a pedophile and he served years in jail and then came out and was on watch list and was just living his life normally.
Do you,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no,
would you
I
be
know.
like, well,
but
you were
do you
still
think
guilty?
do you think the rider just makes his judgment based on information, or does he do it based on like your soul?
I don't know. Information, maybe.
I don't know.
Like,
I just felt like there's no way he could have known that Daisy was a good person, even though she's saying, I'm a bad person, kill me. You know? So I have to imagine there's something spiritual. It's gotta be. It's a fucking demon or the devil or whatever. Right?
okay. I
I
mean,
mean, it's gotta know if you were like truly sorry for what you've done, or I don't know.
wait, yeah. Wouldn't that be okay? So you're talking about reading the soul of like what someone really feels like versus like just
Like-
information of being like they did this. They
Like
didn't do this.
I kill a man, I go to jail, the rider shows up. Like I've killed that person, but I'm truly sorry for what I've done. I'm trying to make up for it. You know, I've repented. You know, or whatever. Like, would I be judged for it or not? You know, like to make this really simple, if you know. I don't want to go too theological in here, but one of the classics is like if a murderer goes to jail, he's killed 20 people, but right before he's sentenced to death, he finds Jesus. He goes to heaven, but the atheist or the non-believer that doesn't kill anybody, that leads a good life, but doesn't believe, he goes to hell, you know? So there's weirdness in there when we're talking about this kind of stuff, but if I'm just going baseline spirituality, I'm going to say the writer probably can read your soul somehow like that.
Like someone is a killer, but hasn't killed yet.
Yeah.
Would he kill them?
Like,
If you find little Damien
Yeah.
before he killed anybody from the Omen,
yeah.
would he kill off that Damien kid?
I don't think so. I don't know. It's got to be spiritual. I mean, I don't think he's like fucking Dexter. I've been watching a lot of Dexter. Like,
Yeah.
Dexter has to prove that these people are bad before he kills them.
Yeah, but would the Ghost Rider kill Dexter?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Because Dexter doesn't care. He doesn't truly care if they're guilty or not. He just wants to kill. It's just the coat of Harry that keeps him in control.
Yeah.
So he probably would kill Dexter.
I'm just wondering, like, if you had someone who is truly evil and would kill people,
Yeah.
would he kill them before they killed somebody? Do they have to be guilty? Like, what are his rules? I don't know.
I don't know. Demons. It's real stuff.
Less Than Grizzly says, I solemnly swear that book is up to no good.
Oh, it is kind of like the Marauders map, isn't it? I got one
What?
around here somewhere.
The what?
The Marauders map is a sheet of parchment created by the Marauders, which is Harry's dad, Sirius, Lupin, and
Yeah, that was that,
the
like,
rat.
long rectangular thing we had, right?
now it's completely invisible until you take your wand and say, I solemnly swear I am up to no good, and then the map of Hogwarts will unfold. And then when you're done, you say, mischief managed.
Oh, is that... Okay.
That's what
I
it
thought
means.
you, like, read something else. You're like,
No.
yeah, the thing! I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay.
He's comparing the fact that you can't... there's nothing in the book until
Okay.
it shows you what it is.
Yeah.
I even kind of compared it to Tom Riddle's diary, because that's empty too, until it actually speaks to you. But we find out later, spoilers, that's actually a piece of Voldemort's soul. It's a Horcrux, and it was killed with the Basilisk Fang.
Harshal said, did Simmons imply that the director lied about going through Terrigenesis, or that he lied about the events in Vienna?
That's what I said. Like, is he an Inhuman? And he's lying about that, or is he lying about something else?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the lie... I thought it was about Vienna.
Yeah.
Not about the Terrigenesis.
We try
I
not
think the events in Vienna were
Yeah.
he lied about.
we try not to go into any like too much comic booky stuff or producer stuff, which I mean, we know that they had this Patriot line in there too, you know. I don't think he was ever an actual Inhuman or a mutant in the comics, you know.
What if, like, Captain America saved somebody, but since he was against the Accords, there was some shady stuff with that, and he left, so they put his face in there, and, like, he's the one that saved people there during that thing, instead of using the face of Captain America because he's, like, bad now.
That would be interesting. I'd be curious to see how much they can do that with they say everything's connected, but sometimes things just aren't connected at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no trickle-down economics here. Well, I guess it is trickle-down economics, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't go up.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe they could do that.
Things from the movies come down to the shows, but nothing
Yeah.
from the shows goes back up to the...
Yeah, but all I'm saying is, like, if in the comics he's more of the super soldier serum experiment guy or whatever, he's not a mutant or an Inhuman, then we could say, oh, but in this adaptation he is, but they could be using that as a trick, saying he actually isn't. I don't know if they go that deep, though.
I don't know.
I'm just glad they didn't make Ghost Rider like an Inhuman.
Yeah.
Okay, poll for this week. We're going to jump off the lie detector idea, right? Okay, so, would you work for a company that requires random but obligatory, is that a word?
I don't think so.
Lie detector tests. But the crux is that this job gets you $150,000 a year. All right? So either you're in a constant state of fear or lying to your boss, but if you get through it all...
What kind of questions do they ask?
Everything. They can ask anything they want to, completely random.
If you fail once, do you lose a job?
Yes.
Or they start taking away money?
It's a 3-strike rule.
Oh, okay.
But they get to say anything they want. Like, have you ever masturbated to an image that's not your wife? You're like, look to the left. I'll just, no, I'm not gonna do it. $150,000 is nice, but you know what? Doing what I do right now, I make enough to live.
What do I do at the job?
Huh?
What do I do there?
You are a...
Don't do it.
What are you?
I'm a fluffer.
You're a fluffer? No, you're not a fluffer. You know what you are, Aaron? It's a really awesome job. You apply lotion to models for suntan lotion.
Like on their backs?
Shoots. Yeah. Yeah. Fully nude ones. For men.
I knew it. I knew
No,
it.
for women. For red-haired, beautiful women.
For women and men.
Yes.
Whichever.
Yeah,
Whatever
it's for
models are
both.
there.
You know what? It's fine. You can do it in the dark if you want.
I could do that.
Okay, so that's it. So I'm gonna say no. You're gonna say
Yeah, I'll still do it.
okay. Aaron is
I'll do the
going
job
to
for the money with the
apply
lie detector test.
for the suntan lotion to the
I
men.
will do that. I'll
Deep
lotion them all.
Butt cheek, deep
Deep
massage,
butt cheek.
massaging oil.
Okay, wait. Am I putting on sunblock or massaging?
It's massaging oil now. It just got hard. But I'm just saying, you get to also do it to the girls, but you have to do the guys too equally, same amount. 4 a day, 2 guys, 2 girls.
You know, and no shady business can happen in there because that could be lie detector test about it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no chance there's a model like, hey, yeah, sure. And like, have
The
you
lie
detected
detector-
no.
The lie detectors are like, so you, which one do you like more, the men or the women? You know, the women. Like, okay, but you touch the men butts, don't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you like it? That's the poll. I hope you guys enjoy the polls. You can go to patreon.com/blindwave, find how you can learn how you can find out. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's late.
Go to patreon.com/blindwave and you can either vote in the polls or find out how you can vote in the polls.
And learn.
Quick.
Yes.
And go to the description below where you can find links to all of our social media and everything else down there.
Yep.
And there's blindwave.net. That's
Stuff and things and shirts and cups.
alright, guys. Until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we'll see you guys later. Button.
Okay.
Lie detector.
Hey guys, thank you for checking out our video. Make sure if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more and you want to see a whole bunch of this stuff, you go over there. That's our Patreon page. There's a whole bunch of different pledge ranks and stuff like that.
Tiers?
Where you can do, tiers. Tier's a word. Tier. Where you can do
you can do polls.
You can do polls, and you can do early access for certain things, not for Shield. I don't know. I want to bring it up now. But anyway, you can also go to Twitter, our Twitter page, which is probably up here or somewhere. I don't know. Anywhere. Check out our Q&As. We do that on Twitter. And sometimes we just tweet out funny things.
That's all.
Yep.
Thank you.
We're on a little screen.